This is Thrak. Well, was Thrak, because in this video, I'm building an ancient world that's full of dinosaurs, some deadly, but others helpful. So let's get to it. With Thrak dead, meet our new character, Nog, your typical, everyday caveman. But with dinos lurking behind every prehistoric rock and tree, just surviving is a constant challenge. That means Nog's first priority is building some shelter. So after gathering up some rocks, he set to work. To give it a cartoonish cave style, I used a bunch of curved slopes as large boulders. The roof is domed and pressure fits into place. I liked the shape of the house, but thought it looked a little bit bland and uninviting. So to add some color, I installed a bright blue door, and using a mix of plant pieces, I surrounded the house with colorful foliage and trees, giving it a vibrant, lively feel, much more like a home. But to fill the inside, Nog has to hunt. Using the tiger's pelt, he crafts a rug, along with some window curtains that are able to slide open and closed. With the bones, he builds a couch that's surprisingly comfortable, as well as a table. Hidden in the chimney is a button that ignites the fireplace inside, giving Nog the perfect place to cook his dinner. And after adding a few more details, his house was complete. But after a while, Nog got pretty bored and lonely, so he invited everyone he knew to start a tribe. But feeding so many people was going to take a ton of food, so the people had to learn how to farm. They started with simple tasks like planting this wheat field, and over time, they figured out how to grow exotic fruits and vegetables. Tools like this wheelbarrow made their lives a little easier, but gathering enough food to feed everyone was still a constant battle. That is, until Gord, the head farmer, had an idea. What if they could train the dinosaurs to help with the farming? So using a triceratops, they built a huge plow. With reins fashioned from bones and ropes, they can steer the giant beast with ease. And this canopy shades from the harsh, prehistoric sun. The plow itself uses multiple hooks to dig into the earth, and with their new invention, the clan was not only able to save their energy, but complete the work of 20 men in a single afternoon. With man's intellect and the dino's strength, both were able to flourish as the tribe grew. With their newfound knowledge, the clan domesticated more dinosaurs, caring for them, but also training them to reach their full potential. The raptors were taught to become agile and stealthy hunters, growing into fierce and dangerous predators. Their saddles are built with a combination of leather, iron, and other primitive materials. By attaching this rope to these arm clips, the reins control the raptor's head. These clips allow the hunters to outfit their saddles with all of their weapons and gear for hunts. At the end of a long day, the tribe would gather around the fire to share in the communal feast. But things weren't perfect. To stop the barrage of attacks, the villagers set out to build a watchtower. With multiple levels, the archers and spearmen look out for the entire settlement. To get from one floor to the next, you can use the ladder or simply climb the vines growing up the columns. But wild dinos weren't the only danger the clan faced. The land itself was deadly. By using an alligator's tailpiece, I built some plants that look like they have spikes and thorns, and with this whip, I created an exotic flower that might look pretty, but is highly venomous. Another Jurassic threat were tar pits, deadly traps that would ensnare and suffocate anything caught in their thick sludge. To make one, the first thing I did was buy this can of black slime from the Dollar Tree, and surprisingly, it was the perfect consistency and really reminded me of venom. To keep it from making a huge mess, I used plastic wrap to line the walls of the pit before dumping it in, and I'm really happy with how it all turned out. Just don't expect your minifigures to make it out unscathed. As the village grew, so did its economy, so our next addition is a market building. As I built it, I wanted to keep that cave style, while also showing the tribe's advancements by adding details like this wooden section with a thatched roof. You'll see 2 stalls where vendors are selling and trading foods from their harvests. Moving inside the market, you'll find a blacksmith who is working at his forge to craft weapons and other tools that are rare and highly sought after. There's also a dining area for villagers to enjoy a nice stone-cooked meal. On the second floor, you'll find a lodging for overnight travelers, complete with breakfast included, all of which is prepared by the cook, who uses her bottles of various ingredients to cook the finest cuisine. Outside of the main building, there's also other vendors with stalls, like this one using a treasure chest lid as a bin. It's run by this fur trader. From his hunts around the world, he has collected some of the rarest pelts. As the tribe's economy boomed, news of it spread throughout the primitive world, drawing in travelers from far-off lands. They rolled into the village on dinosaur-drawn carriages like this one, pulled by a Gallimimus, a dino estimated to have run at well over 30 miles per hour. This traveler has come with chests full of rare jewels and minerals mined from the earth, a practice that was entirely unknown to the clan until now. So with this new knowledge, the clan set out to master the art of mining, and to help, they had the one dinosaur perfect for the job, the Ankylosaurus. Famous for its armored body and clubbed tail, it obliterates any boulder with ease, and in the process, uncovers priceless nuggets of gold and countless other jewels. With the tribe's growing wealth and ambition to explore, they created new ways to travel, with the brachiosaurus being the best option for the longest expeditions. Towering over 6 minifigures tall, it's absolutely massive. Inside, you'll find a small couch as well as some other supplies. Separating the first and second floor is a decorative segment of leaves, allowing for single or multiple floor traveling. The roof uses hinge pieces that allow for custom angles. On the second floor, you'll find more traveling supplies and rations, as well as a balcony, giving travelers an incredible view to search out new destinations. For the brachiosaurus to have enough food, I had to build this huge tree that uses bush pieces for leaves. As the tribe continued exploring, Nog and a small outfit of adventurers invented an entirely new way to travel through the air on the backs of pteranodons. Flying farther than any of their people had ever ventured, their journey led them to a mysterious frozen continent, way colder than anything they had ever experienced. Nearly freezing, they set off across the barren tundra, looking for signs of life and somewhere to set up camp. Finally, they happened upon a cave. It was surrounded by vegetation they didn't recognize, like these bushes built using minifigure hair pieces. With it being the first place in miles, they decided to stay overnight. Huddled around the fire, they were just getting warmed up when... So Aragug went to investigate. The saber-tooth was about to strike when... But first, we gotta build it. For the mammoth's trunk, I used a brown tree piece, along with a tiny brown horn for the tail, and for a tuft of hair, I used brown flower pieces. Nog and Chum scrambled up into some flimsy trees, scooped up and flying home. Nog and Chum decided the Ice Age could wait for a few years. Back at the village, life was proceeding as normal, but there was still one final danger. Nog refused to see his world destroyed. With the T-Rex dead, Nog was hailed a hero, rescuing the entire village he had dedicated his life to build. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your favorite dinos in the comments. See you later.